Yes, student. So advanced phonetic and phonology, it is very important course in English language. Why? Because if you would like to speak language accurately, fluently, you must use effective word for pronouncing to this language actually. So through this course, we will going ahead, if Allah wishes, to achieve our goals in this course, if Allah wishes, actually. So, Muntasir Mohammed. So a little information or personal information about myself, actually. Muntasir Mohammed, University of Jazeera, Faculty of Art and Human Sciences, University Sudan. Also, I had a degree of bachelor at University of Kasala, English language and linguistics. So master degree at the University of Sudan Science and Technology, PhD at Sudan Science and Technology actually. So now I'm assistant professor at University of Jazeera Faculty of Art. And here in this is new intelligence places at the Tuna University, International University. So appreciate the effort, great effort had done by the Prof. Mohammed and our dear Dr. Rayas and the followers. I ask Allah to give them anything they want to achieve actually. So let us start our lecture today. And our lecture today is about phonetic, advanced phonetic and phonology. So this is just a background about which called phonetics and phonology. So before we will start phonetic and phonology, that it is very important for us to understand to which field this is phonetic and phonology belong to. So actually we will talk about the linguistic actually and the linguistic.
دكتور بس بعد اذنك الاول تعطي سماح لبعض الزملاء اقامه الانتظار عشان دخول المحاضره.
Okay, I admit all of them actually. So thank you. So now the phonetic and phonology actually it is a field of linguistics. So a linguistic it is a study the language through scientific way. Through scientific way. A scientific way means it is a keyword. A keyword that means a main very important word in this definition. It is study the scientific language through scientific language through scientific way. Oh, great. So now a phonetic and also linguistic it is divided into two parts. It is divided into two parts. It is divided to applied linguistic and theoretical linguistic. And phonetic, it is one of these branches. It is belong to the applied linguistic one. So let us move to start the first slide. Let's talk about phonetic and phonology. So what do you mean phonetic? And if I ask you, my dear students, actually, if I ask you a question, how to define phonetics? How to define phonetics? How to define phonetics? Phonetics.
Professor.
Phonetics.
Did you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
How are you, Professor? Phonetics, it is the science of symbols and sounds and voices of the words in English.
Great. Another one? Great idea, my dear student. Great idea. So let's to give you a little definition about which called phonetic. Phonetic is study the way humans, the study of the way humans make transmitted and received sound. So we mean that we use this sound actually we use all this sound actually that phonetic, it is pronounce, transmit, transfer this sound, then after that to perceive it or comprehend it through our ear. So that's I send a message through my mouth, then I after that to receive it through our ear. So this is a little definition about phonetics. Phonetic is the story of the way of human makes transmitted or received sounds, sorry, receive sound. So there are another something very important in this course, phonetic and phonology. So what do you imagine? We talk about the phonology. What do you mean? If you say I ask you, define the phonology, define the phonology. Phonology. Define phonology.
Yes, Professor. Is a study of the organic or the organs that produce sounds.
Oh, good, good. Another one. So good ideas, good ideas. So anyone else? So we said that also the phonology of sound system of languages. So we said any language had a system, but a sound system exactly, it is the storing of phonology. Phonology means to study sound system of languages. If we say languages, we mean the human languages. So never else, we don't say the animals, because animals not true. Actually, there are used there's something that behavior things or imitations like so that's phonology. It is a study of a sound system of languages. So and after that we will go ahead. There are also something very important. It's called phoneme. So what do you mean by phoneme? Phoneme, it's come from a word phonetic and it comes from phonological, so they're related. So phoneme and morpheme. Morpheme related to the morphology. And here phoneme is related to which called the phonology. And a phoneme means it is a phonological segment that can be phonetically predicted by a rule. For example, the difference between pa sound and pa sound. So we have to differentiate between this sound actually. And if you would like to make a distinction or differentiate between but you can put two fingers in a throat actually. So we say, and after that we say that sound. The difference between pi and pitch. So that is one, it is the voice, and another it is a voiceless. If it's make a vibration in your throat or vocal cords, actually, it is called this sound. It is voice. It is called voice sound. Okay, so now we will talk about three very important definitions. We talk about the phonetic other definition. Also, we talk about the phonology other definition, and actually we will talk about the phoneme. We talk about the phoneme. This phoneme also, it is very important for us actually. So phoneme, let us go ahead. So the origin of speech and articulation, the origin of speech and articulation. Oh, great. So how many origin of speech that is we can use it it will help us to pronounce or pronunciation a word. This is question, it's follow to you, my dear students. Oh, great. Great, yeah.
The lyrics, Professor?
The origins of speech and articulation. So how many origins of speech?
There are many organs like larynx.
Yes, great.
Tongue. And the tongue and the lips.
Yeah.
The upper and the T.
Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Are very excellent. So let us move to know the general onomatopoeical way of the story for which is called the origins of speech. Actually, this is a diagram in front of our eyes now, so we can look at it easily. So, and here we have which call for the nose, the first one actually, upper teeth, lower teeth, upper lip, and lower lip. So that is here we use also the tongue. And I think also it is divided into 5 parts, divided 4, but we will talk it after this. Alveolar ridge, okay? Alveolar ridge, this is a place here. And also this is, we say hard palate, and here we say the soft palate or velum. So we say velum or the soft palate. And also alveolar or pharynx and larynx and glottis. So before this, we will come across from the lungs. Lungs, it is the very important means or things that is in origin of the speech. Why? Because to allow for you to pronounce or pushing air through it. The air just comes through the lungs, and after that it is come across above and above to through come glottis, larynx, until to is going through pharynx, and after that it's going through the mouth or through the nasal or nostril in another ways. So that's very important. So this is just about the general diagram about the showing that the onomatopoeical location of the vocals origins involves the description of English vowels and consonants. It is not complete with representations of all the vocal programs that lengths, for example, are not shown. So we say that it is just about the origin of articulation, the origin of the speech. Surely will give us a chance to speak very carefully, to speak accurately, so that is will give you a chance to speak English spontaneously. And this is something that is belong from us, from Allah creature, but it will give us this aware. And this is the difference between the human and animal language. So this is also another, let us move to another slide. So here the difference between some a relationship between the difference between vowels, sounds, vowel sound. So before we will go into sound, I will explain it more by more. So languages are made up of the vowels and consonant sound. Okay, how many letters in English language? So how many letters in English language? And what is the difference between letters? How the difference between letters and letters? How the difference between letters and sounds? How to differentiate between letters and sound? How to differentiate between the letters and sound? Oh. How to differentiate between which call letters and sounds? And how many sounds in it? Yeah, welcome.
The letter is a shape, but sound is
your voice, my dear student.
A letter may have many sounds, but it is one letter.
Oh, okay. That's so. Actually, we have 26 letters in English language. So about 21 letters it is consonant letters, and also 5 it is vowel letters. So what about the sounds in English? There are many sounds in English. Oh, actually, there are about 44 sounds. There are 44 sounds. There are 44 sounds. There are 44 sounds. 44. So and what is the difference between sound and letters? Letters, we can use the letters like it is A, B, C, D, E, F, etc. So and the to differentiate between the letters and sound, through the slash. So it's loading a slash. So that is indicated this a shape or a symbol. It is called sound. So let us go ahead. So vowels, actually, most vowel sounds are modified by the shapes of the lips. Oh, great. Very important things for us to concentrate about, which is called the way of the lips. A lips had three tribes when we pronounce a word. Actually, rounded, spread, neural. So we say that is good. So all of you. So we say rounded, spread, and neutral. So rounded means the shape of the lips when we will pronounce a word, for example, anything that is to make our lips, it's rounded. For example, you. So we say the shape of which calls lips, it's rounded. So and it's spelled like E, T, T. So we say T, C, etc. Neutral means the way of using, for example, cat, hat, mat, bat, etc. So all these things very important. It is very important for us to join that actually. Oh, great. So our very important thing that our lips must be had three shapes if we would like to pronounce our word actually good. Number one, rounded. Number two, it is spread. Number three, it is neutral. And I had taken one example for you. For example, rounded shape, spread, and neutral. Oh, great. So made of vibration. How to make the differences between the voice sound and voiceless sound? Oh, the difference between them. So the very important test to differentiate it between the voice and voiceless, that's very important to use two fingers and maybe also to shut your ears. So that we will put these fingers on your throat like this, then pronounce the sound. If it's hard making vibrate, it means this sound, it is a voicing sound. So it happens for vocal cords, voicing sound, this is vibration, for example. And after that, if there is no anything happen to vocal cords, it is mean we said it is the voiceless, it is voiceless, it is voiceless. So here in the vowels, we had very important vowels. As we say, most vowel sounds are modified by the shapes of the lips. Three things, very important: rounded, spread, neural, actually. And then we differentiate it between which call voice and voiceless. Let us move, go ahead. Vowels also can be single vowel. So we say single vowel, monophyletic, or pure vowel. This word comes from Greek, actually. So also we say double sound, and it is with a diphthong sound. We say diphthong sound, and treble sounds or triphthong sound. So this is just concentrate or considering about which focus about the vowels in English language, maybe four shape: single vowel, monophthongs or pure vowels, diphthong sound, triphthong sounds vowel. Actually, good. So you can also ask your question: what is the difference between consonants and vowels in letters? How many vowels in letters?
There are five vowels.
5 letters. So what about the sounds? How many vowels?
O, A.
Good evening, Prof.
Good evening. You are welcome.
Sorry for interruption.
Anything? Oh, great. So the difference between, so which called, there are also 44 sound. It is divided into two parts. The first one, it is called 24 sound. It is belong to the consonant sound, whereas the others, so that is 20, it is called the vowels sound. And also we any question? Any question? I don't hear well.
Please disable the waiting room or waiting feature.
Do you hear me well?
There are some students waiting to enter, Professor.
No, there is no anyone come here, so I don't see any one of them. Oh, waiting. I'm looking. Oh, admitted all actually. You are welcome, my dear student. So welcome. Welcome to our lecture today. Welcome. So also pure vowels usually come in a first consonants of long and short sound. Here we have very important things. It's called the long vowel and short vowel. Vowels, it is divided into two parts: long vowel and short vowel. Then also deaf sounds and prep sounds. So we say that is the long vowel in English, about 5 sounds long vowel. And the 7 of them, actually, it is short vowel, okay? So, and the rest, it's mean 5 plus 7, it's equal 12. It's equal 12. Whereas, actually, there are 8 in rest. 8 also it is divided, was called deaf sounds and prep sounds. So let us move to the vowels usually come in a pairs consisting of long and short sound. So what is the difference between long vowel and short vowel? What is the difference between long vowel and short vowel?
Is a period of the
It means that if you can I share?
Yeah, you are welcome, my dear student. Welcome.
It's the duration of the sound.
Yeah.
This is the difference between them.
Which one and what?
Between long vowel and short vowel is the duration of the sound.
Oh, great. So the difference between them, actually, it is in 2 dots in the symbol shape. For example, as in your screen among your eyes, E, so that is 2 dots, it is indicated to this sound, it is long. And the other one like E, so that is, it is mean short vowel. And we will show the difference shape of the lips here. Here it is spread and here it is neutral. So that is accordingly, I had mentioned before that I said the shape of lips will be 3, maybe rounded, maybe spread and maybe neutral. This is one of spread. For example, this is found in the word T. So the lips are straight and the sound is long. Okay. So, and also in another side, so this is found in the word hip. So that is the lips here. It is slightly spread. So it's spread and sound is short. So for example, hit, it, etc. So your meeting will be ending, so lecture will be ending in 8 or 10 minutes. And after that, we'll go ahead after the 10 minutes. So 9 minutes, 7 minutes actually. So upgrade, your meeting will be ended in this providing automated meeting. So anything else? Anything? If anyone would like to ask any question about the difference between the short vowel and long vowel? Any addition? Any comment?
Long vowel is one vowel. Long vowel is two vowels.
Two vowels.
And short vowel is one letter.
سويت هناك.
So
Please, I don't think so.
شلون بده ينشف هذا؟ ها؟
so here there is no something called the letters.
وين
Okay.
السماعة؟
Just we will talk about which called the sound here. Letters, it is in writing a spelling sound. So writing, in writing, we say that it's a spelling. But here we said it is sound. It is sound. So, and I mentioned above, so there's 44 sounds in English language actually. So, great. Ask. So, for example, so let us move the most common sound in English. The most common sound in English is which called schwa. We say schwa. So it is schwa. What do you mean by schwa? Is it the long vowels, or it is the long vowel or short vowel? Okay. Mustafa,
Can I
yeah?
share? Yes.
Yeah, welcome.
In fact, this is the shortest vowel, and when we pronounce it, in fact, the lip might be a little spread, and it's a very, very weak sound. So when we see about, yeah, and in fact, we make, especially when we pronounce the schwa, in fact, we make many mistakes when we pronounce it, and we can't differentiate it between a and e.
Thank you very much for this is nice ideas. Actually, it is. I appreciate that. Thank you a lot of thank you. So this sound is made by relaxing the mouth. So you make your mouth relax when we pronounce, and keeping your lips is neutral position. So in a little neutral position. So and making a short sound. It is found in a word like verb. So over, about, and a common in a weak verbs in spoken English actually. So good, nice. So this is a difference between the short vowels and long vowel. Actually, there are very important differentiate between them. We differentiate between long vowel and short vowel first with two dots at the shape of the symbol actually. Then the long vowel may be rounded and straight, but the short vowel will be, it is weak or too middle, and etc. It's mean neutral or too semi in another places. Okay, what about this this symbol? This symbol actually it is called so that sound like a word bird. So we say 13. So it is come across from lungs actually. So this is very, very, very so like bird. So we say this sound is alone from the schwa sound. So because a schwa, it is related to which called the short vowel. So it is found in a word like 13, bird. The mouth is relaxed and the lips are neutral. Oh, good. just we will must to describe the lips in any word we would like pronunciation or pronounce it actually. If you would like to pronounce any word, you must to make a mirror in front of your eyes to see what is the difference between the shape of your lips. Is it square? Is it neural? Or is it rounded? So this is like word, so it's come from line. Also, what about this? How to differentiate between this sound? It is short vowel and it is a long vowel. 2 dots, long vowel. This is like short sound is up, cut, butter, so anything else, any word up, cut, etc., shut, etc. So we say as how. So like middle. The shape of lips, it is neural. So we say that up, cut, shut, etc. And what is the difference between for example, with American accents and British accents, there are differentiated between R sound at the end of the word. For example, when we would like pronounce the word, for example, car, we can find it in a dictionary between brackets. That means it gives you a chance. It is the optional from accent to accent. From accent to accent, we say car or car in American accent. First and dark. So it is come from dark. So the center of this tongue is realized so towards the soft palate, and the lips are neutral. So we say, if you would like to pronounce this sound, for example, dark, car, fast, the tongue will be a curve and rise toward the soft palate. As we say, a roof of mouth, it is divided into 3 parts: alveolar ridge, hard palate, and soft palate. So there are 3 things. Okay, the 3 parts, which called the alveolar ridge, hard palate, and soft palate. So any question in this? The difference between a and R sound, like car and like cub. Okay, so the center of this sensor rise toward the soft palate, etc. So the lips is neutral. So let us move to another one vowels, actually long sound vowels like you, to, blue. So the shape of lips rounded. So because it's long vowel, so you, to, and blue. So here, long vowel, 2 dots, straight, rounded. So for example, good, wood, wood. So the difference between wood, the difference between wood and the difference between good. How to differentiate between these 4 actually? Here we have a long, rounded, here with the shape of mouse among us. So we say neutral. Good, wood, and wood. Here the lips are rounded and the centers and the back of the tongue is rise towards soft palate. For longer sound, the tongue is realized higher lips, and the lips are rounded. So it is the way for pronouncing the way of teaching this called the phonetic and phonology. It is amazing thing actually. So to give us look like children a brain actually, but it's very important to give you a chance to upgrade your language and to negotiate, to differentiate, elaborate, assist, evaluate your speaking actually. So nice. Anyway.